All right, good morning. It is 2:22 a.m. my time. Oh man, I haven't even had coffee or anything. But I actually had a much longer video. My computer, when I was uploading some YouTubes to video and doing other programs, it decided to crash and it erased some of the content that I had here are prepared for you, but it wasn't a busy past couple of days, so you haven't missed much. First of all, I just want to say this is a new channel. I am a new trader. I've been trading for about 6 months. I don't have a lot of money. I do work full time. But I want to demonstrate with doing this vlog here that with the proper backtesting and rules-based system that you can follow, it is possible that you can make good profit or good returns percentage-wise from being a new trader. So you don't have to be a new trader and lose money. And I think that's we're a testament to it. I do have a Patreon link below if you want to help out this channel. Anything that you donate will go directly into a trading account. I'll trade it right away. You want to donate $500? I'll put it right in the trading account. I do have a link if you like the setup that there is. Wade McDonald is the designer of these chart templates. He sells them for $5. It's a pretty good deal. I put the link below. I also have a link to his course. It's pretty good. You can learn fundamentals and his version of trading pivot points. And also below, the way that I trade the pivot points with my hard rules that I need because of the whole human emotions and everything that holds us back from making from turning profit. I need those hard rules to follow, and so the process of backtesting I recorded to build the rules-based system. That link is also below. Go ahead and click on that. Well, sit back, subscribe, like my channel, dislike my channel. I don't care. Just have a good time. And let's get into it. So I do have. Let's go ahead and get into my original swing trading. So this is my hourly chart with hourly candles. The pivots are going to be weekly and monthly pivots. So the weekly pivots are going to be the thin lines. The monthly pivots are the thick lines. Okay, so I entered in the beginning of the week right here. Let's go ahead and, oh, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing my pen. Let's get that thing loaded. You can tell it's 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. All right, let's get this. So I entered market open. Well, let's get it black. All right, market open right here, and my target's way down here. So right here is a line. It's a weekly M3. You can't see it because it's being overshadowed by the monthly take profit zone. That was my entry. We're right at the weekly central pivot. I've already moved my stop down to reduce risk. It was up here above the resistance level, the resistance pivot, and I do have my profit target right down here. If we close the week out anywhere in between my stop and my profit, the next week's pivots are going to move down So the profit target is going to move further down, and I'll just adjust accordingly to that. USD CAD, we're pretty much at break even right now. There is a line right here in which where I entered. This is the M2. You can't see it because it's being covered up by the monthly take profit gray zone. But that's a M2 right there, and that's where I entered. My stop, in fact, you can't see it, but it's right here, and we came down and came pretty close to my stop. There's a reason why I placed it here strategically. Once we make a go for central pivot, I do have an alert set right here, but I won't be able to move my stop up by much to be under this swing point, so it's not going to be much of a risk reduction. And this is my target up here. Same scenario, but inverse for the CAD as the euro. And you can see what's fueling it, being the US dollar. Okay, another one that's it's just been kind of going sideways was the Australian dollar. This is my M3 and my entry. My stop is right up here. Once we reach this level here, which is let's see, my central pivot, you can't see it, it's right here. It's being overshadowed by the monthly R1. But once we make a go for central pivot, I will be able to reduce at least a little bit of risk. Not much, because we price went against me so far, but that's the game plan there. I do have a take profit way down here in the green zone. Okay, that's it as far as my current swing trades go. I got taken out for all my open positions I had from last week for profit or for a small loss. So this is all I have right now. That's it. That's all I got going. This is where we're at. We opened this up at 2 weeks ago with 1,000. We're up 27, $270. That's 27%. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and look at the report here. Alright, this is what it is. It's going to blow up on me. Okay, so this is our detailed report here for the past couple of weeks. We have a profitability factor of 3.76, so almost 4-to-1 ratio. And let's see, total trades. Let's see here. Oh man, it's too early for me to even look. Okay, so 42% winners, 58% losers, but a 4-to-1 ratio. So 3.38 on the losing side and 17.55 on the winning side. Okay, and we have a maximum drawdown of 3.52%. As the account grows and gets bigger, then I will reduce my risk. Right now I'm using 1,000 units or 1 micro per $1,000, and that's once that builds up, probably once we get to 10,000, then it will be reduced down from that ratio. All right, let's go ahead and get this moved. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this here. Well, let's get into what I'm looking at as far as the day trading goes. All right, get my pen. Okay, so let's see. We started the week here, making stair steps down with our pivots. We did get the bounce right here that I'm looking at. We did not break above the central pivot on the daily box there in the New York and the London. We did make a stair step down with the pivot zone, and now what I'm looking for is a double possibility of a double or triple bottom, and for price to move up above this box during the London or the New York session. And we're here right now, so anywhere from here to here, I'm looking for price to move above this box, come back, and this is going to be my trigger right here, pulling the trigger right here. All right, so let's go ahead and put a alert. All right, let's go ahead and pop it right here. Make sure that we take off the expiration on it. Okay. I don't trade. You can see here that I did some back testing on all of them, and it didn't turn out that well on the USD CAD. It wasn't enough of a risk to reward. It was only a 1.57 as opposed to the Euro USD was 4-1. Yeah, I put all my stats over here. Right, I typed it onto my charts. That way, it's an easy look. But I have it red lighted, so I don't day trade the USD CAD. So I day trade the Euro USD, the Australian USD, the Pound USD, and I day trade all of these guys as well. I'm working on my stats right now for the Pound Yen. Okay, so I don't do this one. And what are we looking for as far as the Australian USD? I'm still really away from the central pivot, being way down here for the week. And I'm sorry, yes for the week. So what I need for it to come down either to the central pivot or down here to where the M2 is and show a bounce, and then we'll do the whole daily pivot thing where we just got to break above the box once that happens. Same thing here. We're pretty far away from the central pivot. These yens are just miles away right now from central pivot, so I just don't have currently any. Yeah, I'm not even watching them right now. It would have to drop pretty far. So the only thing I have my eye on at the moment is the Euro USD. I have my alert set. I'm going to go back to sleep and wake up in a couple of hours unless the alert wakes me up. And we'll see you then. All right, it's 4:42 a.m. An hour and 42 minutes into, sorry, still too early. 3 hours and 42 minutes into the London session. We're about an hour and 20 minutes shy of the New York session. It is the 11th of November, and I just want to bring you, I only have a couple of trades on right now. We'll show those to you here. These are my floating right now. I have the Australian pretty much at break even. So let's go ahead and flip my charts to my day. Let's see, these are swing traded. So, all right, my Australian US dollar. Remember my entry. Let's see, where's my Australian at? Okay, right over here. My entry was right here, so we're just above where my entry's at. I still have my alert here to let me know when we make a go at the weekly central pivot. Then I'll get to reduce risk. I am getting some movement now On the Euro USD, I may have to switch over my day trades here because that's not a valid setup anymore for my day trades. So we're going to take a look at that. And the other one is the USD CAD. It's sitting right at my break-even point, just a little bit of a drawdown right now. I still haven't been able to reduce any risk on that one. We haven't made a go for the weekly central pivot yet. Let's go ahead and switch over to my day trades. Remember, I was looking at this pivot here. I wanted it to, in order for me to make the trade, it would have to double bottom here and then pull up above during the London or New York, and it instead drop down further. So now my next area that I will be looking at is somewhere right in here where my M2 is. So if I get a bounce here at M2, then I'm looking at possibly a trade for tomorrow. So let's go ahead and take this offer now. We don't have a valid setup at the moment. I don't have a valid setup anywhere else at the moment for day trades. So it's just a waiting game. I'm going to go ahead and push pause on the recording right now. This is all I have to report at the moment. But as we all know, in the Forex world, things can change on the dime. 5:34 a.m. Euro USD's move. This is my hourly chart. This is my swing trading chart. I did enter up in here. We're moving down into a buy zone for the bulls. So a little bit of profit here on this sell. The USD CAD is moving up, still pretty much break even. I do have an alert right over here for when that hits. I'll be able to move up my stop because the central pivot is right here. So that's the halfway point. That's making a go at central pivot. That allows me to reduce my risk. And for the Australian US dollar, my entry was way over here. We still just been kind of going sideways, moving to break even. I do have my alert set for making a go at central pivot. Central pivot being right here. And if we make a go for central pivot, that allows me to reduce my risk on my short. So that's it for now. All right, it's 2:04 p.m. It's about an hour before the New York closes. Not much action going on. Still, Australian US dollar sitting break even on our swing trade. Still break even on the USD CAD. Still about the same location on the Euro USD. I don't have any day trade. Let's see, day trades. The only one that I may be looking out for tomorrow is, let me go ahead and blow this up so that way you can see, is this zone. Okay, so this is my daily central pivot, and this is my M2 right here. So this will be this area right in here. This will be a step down. However, I do have it set up right here, bouncing off the M2 as I was expecting. If we didn't get that double bottom right in here, I was looking for price to bounce off the M2 for the week. And so that sets up for the possibility of price coming in to my boxed in area here. And what I'm looking for is a break during the London or after, not between these sessions, but from the London all the way to the end of the day. I want a break of the central pivot point, and then I will buy it right here on the retest of central pivot for a long. Okay, that's the only trade setup that I see as a possibility for tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and end this video now, and we'll see you back next video. Bye for now.